He is pushing. It is moving. He is pacing a little bit faster than Denny's so far.
Okay.
Definitely got a quicker start than Denny's did. We have got momentum, and we are about to pass Denny's spot where he finished.
Yeah,
What's the time?
you're 15, 14, 13. Jaybird is definitely down. He's driving.
He's fast. We're going. Keep going. 9 seconds.
Oh, he let go of the Jeep, and he stopped it. He's actually and he's done. He's done. Brake check him. Brake check him hard. Brake check him. Brake check him. Okay.
That's the funnest part, Kev.
Wow.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, what's happening? Welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Wednesday? Is that where we are?
I think it's Wednesday.
Okay.
It's his.
All right, good. I'm just trying to track through it all and just sort it all out. It's just been a crazy ride.
It's Wednesday.
As life is. Okay.
It has been a weird week, kind of a clunky week, if you will.
Yes.
It's all because of daylight saving time.
Yeah.
It is. I'm telling you. No, I'm still, here I am, day 3 or 4 or whatever it is, and I'm still trying to get my bearings.
I think it's daylight saving time coupled with personal problems, probably.
Okay. All right.
Personal drama will make you feel like, I don't know what's going on in the world. Like, everything is like off kilter when your personal stuff is messed up.
I completely agree. Chewy's not feeling good again. All the domino. I think I heard something on my wall again.
The rats are back.
I wanted to go back and look at what the timestamp of when I started talking about the rats last year.
Yeah.
Was it March? Is this the time? Is this rat
Mating season?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it is.
Could be that spring kind of thing happens.
I heard,
they mate for Valentine's Day, and then you got spring rat babies.
I heard something by like the upstairs bathroom the other night, and I said, nah, you're hearing things, Bird. It's nothing. And then this morning, right at 1 o'clock, I heard something in the wall of my closet, and it sounded like something was in there.
Yeah.
And then I banged my closet because I was so mad. I punched it, and it went away, and it left for the night, but it's going to be back, I think.
It'll be back.
Yeah.
With reinforcements.
Oh, I know. It's that three-legged rat.
It's that one rat that you got it caught in a trap and it lost one foot.
Yep, and I killed its brothers and sisters, and this is the sequel.
It's a tough time of year. The mating season. They say you got to watch out for a lot of the animals. Gator mating season. There were some weird noises. Just the door was open. I was enjoying the beautiful night air, but there's this weird, like, chirping kind of thing. And I was like, is that frogs? My wife's like, I think that's gators.
What?
I don't know.
You live by gators. I've seen a few by where you live at.
I don't know what it was. It was kind of a weird, like, chirping kind of like thing that you don't typically hear. I'm like, oh, that must be frogs. She's like, no, I think that's gators.
It's gators, and they're coming for you. They're going to hump you next.
There's some weird animal sounds going on right now, without a doubt. There's this one woodpecker who is such a jerk.
Yeah.
I've got a woodpecker in my neighborhood who doesn't know the difference between wood and stucco. So this little bastard keeps woodpecking my house.
Yeah.
So it makes you so mad because I'm quite sure he's putting some kind of holes. It's going to be a leak.
Yeah.
Yeah, my woodpecker really loves to do its work right around 6 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Yes, mine too.
I saw those 2 mockingbirds back.
Oh.
They were just traipsing through my driveway, kind of like, all right, springtime, we're back to make babies. They had that same nest. It was like year 4.
You need to cut that tree down.
That is eye level with, as soon as I get out of my car, I'm staring right at this thing. And half the time I forget about it. I get out of my car, I look, and I'm staring right at this bird. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, and he comes flying right out of my face.
Yeah, something's in the air. I've even noticed the gang of squirrels that live by me in Dennings, they're kind of walking around with their chest out.
It's dangerous time.
It
It's
is.
a dangerous time here in South Florida. Springtime. The animals are horny and they are nasty.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ e-blast and stay connected.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jaybird?
So I've been saying something my whole entire life, and I never realized it was an insult.
Bigfoot is real?
No, that's In fact, I don't say that enough. I've kind of toned that down. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to kick that back up. No,
Thanks.
it's when someone says,
Thanks.
I have toned it down. I know it gets annoying sometimes. When you say the term, hey, see you later, and then you come back with, not if I see you first. Not if I see you first. It's supposed to. That's an insult. Someone corrected me on that. Said, yeah, that's actually an insult when you say that to somebody. That means you're trying to avoid them. Did you know that?
No.
Break that down for
Who told you that?
somebody that I know.
It's just a funny quip to say back, and it's not an insult.
They weren't.
See you later. Not if I see you first.
They weren't mad or anything. They just said, do you know that that's actually an insult?
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, it goes. I wrote it down. See you later. Not if I see you first. Meaning, if I see you first, you ain't gonna see me because I'm gonna get out of there. I never knew that was an insult.
I never took it as that.
I never did either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could be off. You look annoyed.
That's just my face.
You look-
Personal problems.
I was kind of annoyed when they told me about it too. I'm like, oh, cool, interesting fact. Not really, but yeah.
I always took it at, not if I see you first. Oh, we'll see each other. Bye.
That's what I thought too. But yeah,
In the textbook definition, it says with the phrase, not if I see you first, it says implying that if the speaker sees the interlocutor first, then the speaker will avoid the interlocutor.
Oh, well, that's not cool.
it's an insult. Yeah, I didn't know that. See, you're learning something over here.
I've said it before.
Not if I see you first. It's like, okay.
I'm going to be dodging you.
Yep.
I don't think most people know that.
I agree. That's why I brought it up, because I think we say a lot of things that we have no idea what they mean, and if you really break it down, the origin of it was something completely different.
Well, you're trying to be cute, not insulting.
Yeah, I was trying to be cute. I'm
Wow.
a jerk.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you for that knowledge.
Dropping bombs.
The other one too. I've dropped this one before too.
You better quit while you're ahead.
I don't know. I should quit. I'm not going to now.
You were riding too high.
I'm not. The other thing that I still forget, and I just learned, and I just heard another adult talking about it, is the lint that collects in the dryer. I did not know you're supposed to take that out, and I did not know that can start a fire. That's another thing that a lot of adults don't know, that people act like. Virginia's looking at me like I should know that.
Everybody knows you have to clean the lint drawer.
I don't think that's true, Kevin. I think if I
You
asked,
deserve a fire.
I think if I asked 10 people on the street, 5 of them would not know.
You're ridiculous. You've lost your mind.
What is this street?
Sesame Street.
Please let me know, because I will not go down it.
There's nothing but fires.
You're gonna get text.
Every house on
Streets
fire.
on fire.
You're gonna get text galore.
We don't know why. Every day, a new house burns down.
All grown-ups know you have to clean the lint.
You're gonna get at least 5 texts from adults right now saying, "Bird, I didn't know. I get it." I'm
Only
telling-
people that don't know are people that don't do laundry.
I do laundry.
I know. That's why I'm saying you should know better.
Okay.
Yeah.
The people will speak on this.
Okay.
You said your dad had to peel yours out of there, and it was like 4 inches thick.
My dad couldn't believe it, but there's a lot of things he can't believe.
Every day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
I blame him because
I
he's
used
your
to wear-
dad.
I do.
Your parents are supposed to teach you this stuff.
I blame my dad for that. I blame Kevin for the things I say on the air. I mean, Kevin's the one who hired me.
If your dad were on a sitcom, his phrase would be like, I can't believe it. He would wear shirts and say, I can't believe it.
Oh, follow with a laugh track.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
That's good.
You see, we're putting it all together today.
Got a catch.
We got an underlying Full House theme that I think is going to ride here a good bit today. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, one thing's on my mind, and it's called pizza panties.
Okay.
All right.
So last night, everybody in my house did the pizza panties challenge.
That sounds disturbing.
Everybody? I don't know. I said yesterday 18 and older. And I do not want to see pictures.
You want to
Yeah.
see Panda?
I want to see Panda and I'll see you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Panda brought the goods. Is this on social media?
Not yet. I was looking for your approval.
Yes, that's better than mine. Show Kevin that, please.
You guys went for it. Let's see what we got here.
That is outstanding. Now that's how you do the pizza panties challenge.
That's
job.
amazing.
Good job, Panda.
That looks great.
It does. That's a really good picture.
You can swipe through and see the rest of the family, but it's going to be disturbing.
Oh, he's a hairy bear.
He is. He is a hairy bear.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Are you doing it? There was talk. Stop it.
What's going on?
Is that you?
That's
What are
me.
you seeing? Okay.
Virginia did it, but she did it without her face. She just did her legs. The cop-out move.
The cop-out move.
Show Kev.
So depending upon. Wait, what?
That's me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to.
There's one I can't show you because
Yeah.
the pizza moved to the
You never,
right.
never know what you're gonna get here. I'm like, wait, what? What's
They
going
did
on?
it with Rocco, too.
For fun.
I mean, it's-
Oh boy, no, please, please no, please no.
I'm glad to see the Cynics are in on this, though.
We wanted to help. We support you.
Did we get anybody else?
Not
Did
one.
One listener, not one KVJ
I don't know. Have
Nation?
Denny's check the. I haven't checked the hashtag to see if anyone else did it. I'll have Denny's in there take a quick look to see, and he can let me know. But nobody at least emailed. in a photo.
Hashtag Pizza Panties Challenge. You got to make sure if you do it to tag it so we can see it.
Or
Yeah.
Also, or just send it to me. I just want to know someone else is doing it other than my friends.
Well, that was the whole point. Yeah, you're trying to make it go viral,
Oh, it's not going.
and it's not really taking off the way you'd hoped, huh?
Nah.
Just seems like every day there's a new dumb viral challenge that's taking off, and Jaber just can't seem to get one here.
Pizza Panties Challenge on Instagram still. One post.
Damn, that's hurtful.
And it's the bird.
Well, I checked it on Facebook and I found 4, but they're all retweets of Jason's one.
4 retweets. That's it. God, this is some low budget, broke down junk.
It'll be you and Panda.
You mean to tell me there's not one weirdo out there that's gonna do this with me, other than the friend who felt bad for me?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's had 24 hours, and this was your best idea.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to give terrible ideas. It's just what I
Well,
do.
that's the KVJ way.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that's kind of amazing about it to me is every single day he's trying to get a viral challenge going. I see another awful viral challenge that is taking off. I'm like, oh, wow, it doesn't take a lot to get these things going.
And I feel like they're worse. I mean,
They absolutely are.
Did you see the latest, the triangle dance?
yes, I'm
That
gonna make
everybody's
Suits and Denny's do it in the commercial break.
Yeah, we need to do the triangle dance today, but I'm like, that is the thing that's going viral today. It's some stupid little dance that you do. You hop around with 2 other friends.
Not as cool as Pizza Panties.
Well, I figured you guys wouldn't do the triangle challenge with me, so I was gonna ask Denny's and Suits to do it instead. I can't see Kevin doing that.
What is it?
You get with your friends and you jump up and dance. And I think you say the triangle challenge. I saw one video they were just chanting the triangle challenge.
Really?
It's terrible.
What's the point?
It's when I saw it, it seemed like it was done kind of interesting. It was people that would put their arms on their shoulders. You have 3 people, and then you would jump in between the other 2. And so someone would jump in, you jump out, and you kind of are on the same page as to which direction you jump. And it's a slightly amusing, or at least interesting looking thing as people are jumping around. It's kind of a synchronized type thing.
Okay, the one I saw was terrible, and they were chanting, "This is the challenge. This is the triple, whatever it's called. What's it
Triangle
called?
challenge. Yeah.
It's a challenge just to talk.
Yes. That is.
Oh, it does. It makes the insults to
It
yourself
does,
so
yeah.
less
I'm trying to
stinging.
help you out here, yeah. It doesn't feel as bad or as stinging. You're right. You got a laugh track underneath it. I learned something. We do this a lot, cocktails and karaoke. In fact, I believe we've got another one that's going to be coming up here soon. We'll start telling you about next week, cocktails and karaoke. We always say it karaoke, which actually, did you know this, in Japanese means empty orchestra. Makes sense now, right?
Yeah.
Empty orchestra. That's where it comes from. You know, the Japanese love karaoke.
They do.
And, you know, like me, I pronounce it karaoke. Karaoke, right? That's how we say it here in America, but that is wrong. If you want to pronounce karaoke properly, you'd have to say the first part, K-A-R-A, the same way you do like in karate.
Karaoke. Karaoke?
So you start with the kara,
Kara.
as in karate, and then the OKE part is actually a shorter version of the Japanese word for orchestra, which is okesutora. And it sounds like okay. So kara, okay. So to pronounce it correctly, it would be karaoke.
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 Karaoke. Karaoke. Karaoke. So if you want to say cocktails and karaoke, that is how we should be saying it, not cocktails and karaoke. It's not karaoke, it's karaoke.
Karaoke.
No.
Karaoke.
Karaoke. There you go.
Okay.
Where's
Where's that laugh track?
Okay. Karaoke. Okay. All right. That's how it is. So karaoke. So if you want to be that snobby friend today, you'd be like, no, we're going to cocktails and karaoke.
And then everybody should slap you.
It does sound weird. I think I'm going to stick with karaoke.
You're not
but
in Japan. Stop
I'm not
trying
in
to look
Japan.
smart.
Not in Japan. Yeah, I get it. So that's just how we're going to do it. One of my favorites, Common. He's a dude that just seems smart, worldly. He's good if you want to do hip-hop. He can act his way like crazy through any kind of scene you put him in. I love that guy. He's 47 today. And got some other birthdays here as well, like Shane, turning 11.
Shane.
Says, we love you, sunshine. Love Mom, Dad, Patrick, Michael, Cha-Cha, and Fiona. And also Sarah K. Soprano. Happy 22nd from Daddy, Carrie, Hannah, and Anya.
Sarah.
Hey, the soprano, hey.
Yeah,
Meditation, hey.
Forget about it.
It's time to gain some knowledge. You learn more here than you would in college. We're the smartest radio station. We are the leaders in education. Is it truth? Is it lies? Kevin's the host. He's got beady eyes. Fact or fiction?
Yeah. Children of the 90s, we need you. Full House, fact or fiction today. Lori Loughlin, she in some hot water. And ironically, she is in trouble because of this whole like admissions scandal that happened. And it actually was once an episode of Full House. You can't even make this stuff up, right? Just crazy stuff. When she was on the show, she went through the exact same thing. So Jay Bird is a big fan of the TV show Full House. So we need to find somebody here that could go toe-to-toe with him in Full House, fact or fiction. Now, for every single one he misses, we're going to blow cayenne pepper right into his face.
I just so happen to have the cayenne pepper, Kevin.
Just kidding.
I've also got cinnamon.
It still smells like cayenne powder in here, by the way.
That's curry.
Is that curry?
It is.
curry.
It's
Yeah.
Okay, curry, whatever it is, it's so pungent.
We have
Turns
to,
out curry is the worst thing you can do. If we would have done cayenne, we'd be okay.
Cayenne, oh, see, we should have done
No.
cayenne.
you guys have been okay. I would not have been okay. If you'd
You would have been way worse, but the carpet would have been better. So I think it's all about the carpet.
Okay. We have Brittany on here. Brittany, you say you know a lot about Full House?
Yes, I do. I love Full House, and when they brought it back, I was so freaking excited. So yes, I am a big Full House fan.
Brittany, I know who you are, and you are very, very nice. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to destroy you in this game.
Oh, really? I ain't that nice. So
Get him, girl.
Hey, that nice.
Get him.
Okay. All right. Brittany, since you are the guest here, I'm going to let you go first here. Full House, fact or fiction? What do you think about this? Alanis Morissette wrote a nasty song called You Ought to Know that went after John Stamos for playing her out and doing her dirty. Is that fact or is that fiction?
that's fiction.
That
Yeah.
is fiction. Damn.
Team Brit.
Wow. Okay. I thought I was going to trip her up on that. That actually is about Dave Coulier. Uncle Joey's the one who did her wrong.
Cut it out.
Okay, Jay Bird, this is for you. Comet, the golden retriever on Full House, was the same dog in the first Air Bud movie.
That is a fact.
That is a fact. Yes. His name was Buddy, and he died in 1998 at the age of 12.
I think he was a famous dog. He had a couple roles. He had more than those, too. I think he was in other stuff.
Okay. Boy, we've got a battle here, Virginia.
Yeah, we do.
Step back and look out. Full House, fact or fiction. All right, back to you, Brittany. Jesse had a name for his favorite comb. He called it Mr. Good Part. Is that fact or fiction?
I want to say fact.
That's so terrible. Of course it's so terrible. Mr. Good Part?
You're right.
That's so terrible. Okay. Jaybird, here we go. Fact or fiction, Full House. In season 8, Joey wins 2 tickets to see the Beach Boys and gives them to DJ and Stephanie, upsetting Michelle, who doesn't even know who they are. Is that fact or is that fiction? Uh-oh.
Hold on. I know they come to the house and they all sing together as a family. And they
Of
end
course
up,
they do.
They end up going on stage with the Beach Boys. I think that's a fact.
You're going to say
That's a fact.
That is a fact. You are wrong. No. It was the Counting Crows.
Counting Crows. Okay, I'm sorry.
Counting crows on that one. Brittany is in control and in the lead 2-1 right now.
Don't look at me like that, Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Brittany. Bird, you need to do better.
Okay. Back to you, Brittany, here. Full House fact or fiction. Jesse and Joey had a radio show they called Rush Hour Renegades. Oh. Is that fact or fiction?
That is fact.
That is fact.
It
Oh,
is. That is fact. Those are some of my favorite episodes.
Rush Hour Renegades.
I love that.
Okay, back to you, Jay Bird. Jesse's band, Jesse and the Rippers, frequently perform at the Agora Hall. Is that fact or fiction?
Fact.
That is fiction.
Oh.
They performed at the Smash Club.
Oh.
Bird.
Oh,
what
you're
happened?
terrible at this. Oh, he's
You're
terrible.
the best we had.
Oh, my God.
I mean, now it's just embarrassing. Brittany is spanking
You're losing
you.
3-1.
Oh. Congratulations, Brittany. It's pretty much over.
Why don't you pipe down? I thought you weren't in your witch's outfit today.
She don't need it.
You were sweet like 2 segments ago. What happened?
You think, like, just because Superman's dressed as Clark Kent, he still can't fly?
Yeah, I smell blood.
Yeah. All right, Brittany, fact or fiction here on Full House. DJ's big catchphrase was, how rude. Fact or fiction?
That is false or fiction.
That is fiction, yeah. That was Stephanie's signature phrase.
Oh.
Do you know what DJ's favorite phrase was, Jay Bird?
Oh, my land.
DJ's favorite.
Brittany got it.
She said it.
What'd she say?
Oh, my
Lanta.
Lanta.
Listen to Brittany.
She's the best.
Oh, my gosh. She knows everything about Full House.
I love this show.
Gosh. All right, Jay Bird, come on now. This is just for pride.
All right.
Jesse was late to his own wedding because he went skydiving and got stuck in a tree.
That is fact.
Okay, that is fact.
Yay!
All right, Jay Bird, you're losing 4-2. Final one for a perfect score for Brittany. Joey is devastated when his favorite cookie, the chocolate badger, gets discontinued in season 8.
A lot of season 8.
Fact or fiction?
Chocolate badger?
Yep. Did I finally get Brittany
Over
here?
my head.
What do you think? Fact
I'm
or
going to
fiction?
go with my gut and say fiction.
For a perfect score, Brittany, you are correct.
Wow, Brittany.
That was the replacement cookie for his beloved vanilla weasels.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
This was so dumb.
Vanilla
This
weasel.
show really is very dumb.
All right, final one here for you, Jay Bird.
I mean, just to cross the finish line with dignity.
Yeah, you
I
only
know.
got 2 in this.
How will you hold your head up on the St. Patty's Day beer bus?
You're right. Speaking of beer, do we have any here? I can tell it's going to be one of those kind of shows.
Yes, go for it. Plenty. Michelle and her friends are obsessed with an orange cat on TV named Rigby. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Gonna go with fact on that. You missed another one.
Oh,
Rigby was a rhino.
Oh,
Oh, he got 2 out of 5.
Hey,
And that was
terrible.
50-50.
I mean,
I was never good at true or false questions, 50-50.
you
any
beat
of
the
that.
odds and did worse than expected.
It's really amazing. I don't know if you guys saw it, but we had our elections throughout South Florida yesterday. Some interesting things came out of it all. We found out that in Lake Worth, it's now going to be Lake Worth Beach. Lake Worth Beach. So there's going to be a separation now, like they had wanted. You're going to have Lake Worth Beach, and then you're going to have regular Lake Worth. So we can go ahead and put the scummy part of Lake Worth over here, and then Lake Worth Beach, we're going to be pristine.
I'm a Lake Worth guy.
You are, huh?
I'm glad we're getting the big issues out there.
Yeah.
Is that really that big of a deal?
I think, when it comes to travel and tourism, whoever voted, and I think the turnout was really low. I think maybe it was like 15% of the residents actually determined this. But they think, it's all in a name. It's all in branding. And when you throw beach into it, like West Palm Beach, there's not really necessarily a beach on West Palm Beach. You got to go to Palm Beach to get to the actual beach. But they use West Palm Beach.
I don't know. I used to live on Silver Beach Road, and we had 3 people break in. We had 4 prowlers. We had to move. It was so bad.
Silver Beach is rough.
Silver Beach Road.
Yeah.
In fact, that house that we lived at, it's no longer standing. It was so over the top crime where we lived at. So
I had somebody throw something at my car one time, waiting for the red light at Silver Beach Road.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, I got to get out of here.
beach doesn't always mean awesome.
It doesn't.
To
Yes.
tourists, it does.
Yeah, and that's it. They said that if you just look at South Florida towns, there are two words that jump out at you: beach and palm. I mean, how many towns do we have that have used that? And when you think, you're like, Royal Palm Beach.
North Palm Beach.
Yes. I mean, so many towns have beach, and, arguably some of them are like out west. And you're like, wait, how do you how do you do that?
You're right.
I don't understand how we're doing that. So Lake Worth said we're going to be Lake Worth Beach. So that's one of the things that came out of it. West Palm Beach, which doesn't necessarily really have a beach, has a new mayor, Keith James, elected as the new mayor.
James won.
Mayor James, yeah.
He got the endorsement of Frankel and Moyo, so that probably did not hurt him.
Apparently there was a vote to blow up half the moon. That did go through, and that's going to be a problem because
we rarely get full moons, first of all.
Yeah.
So if you take a piece of the moon out, we only get like a little bits of the moon that we get to see. I feel like if you want to just look inside or get a piece, just have like a rover go and get a sample and bring it back.
Yeah, see, that's probably the better move.
I've never been so excited to go back to school. I cannot wait to go back to college and interview more people.
So luckily that went through. So yes, if you look up in the sky and be like, it's been a while since I've seen a full moon. That's why that passed that measure. So that's some of the stuff that came down yesterday on Election Day.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, this is kind of like an in-studio poll here on the things that we probably wouldn't readily want to come out and admit. That's why we do it a little bit discreetly for you at first. And we'll just kind of get a poll as to how many players here on the KVJ show would say yes to this. It's myself, Virginia, Jaybird, and producer Denny's is in here as well.
I love this low-budget Ja Rule fake music we got in the background.
It's very hype, isn't it?
Did you do this, Denny's?
No, this is one of the low budget ones from the site.
This is approved.
Yes.
You're not going to get pegged.
Yeah, we won't get sued.
It does sound like Ja Rule.
It does, low-budget Ja Rule.
We'll get sued just for something else now.
You're right.
It's nice to knock those down by a few. Okay, so here's the first question. Raise your hand if this applies to you. Are you going commando right now? That means you're not wearing underwear. Raise your hand if you're not wearing underwear. Okay.
One person's raising their hand. I don't know how they do it and how they don't get denim nards.
Well, I'll tell you, Jaybird.
Yeah, we'll discuss a little bit later. Yes, one person raising their hand. So only 25% of the show
Prove it?
is not wearing underwear. We will later. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
That's how you get your hits up on KVJ
Oh, yeah.
TV.
Yeah. Okay. Would you chop off the pinky of the person next to you?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking right at her.
I was going to say another part.
No, we're good.
Sorry.
Let's go.
We
Get the
didn't-
knife.
We didn't hear the rest of the question.
To save your pet's life. So look to the left. Would you chop off that person's pinky think about your pet that you love. Or Virginia, you could even you could throw in a child on this.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Do you hack off the pinky finger of the person to your left?
Can we?
And they're fighting against it. They don't like it.
They don't like. I can't talk them into it.
Can we? Please,
I'm gonna have to take the pinky by force.
Yes, by force.
Can we change it to the person to the right, please?
No, it's got to be the
I
left.
really love the person on the left.
I
The person
know.
on the right needs to be knocked down a peg.
Person on your
Knock
left.
down a pinky.
Person on your left. Okay, do you do it? Do you chop off the pinky of the KVJ show member to your direct left to save your pet's life?
Oh, sweet Chewy.
Sweet Chewy is a goner unless you hack off Denny's pinky.
Oh, sweet Denny's. I'm sorry, but your pinky is gone.
You're supposed to raise your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Doesn't get this
No,
game, does he?
I got too emotional. I got
He doesn't get this
No,
game.
you do a great job asking the emotional.
You do a terrible job
of answering.
at radio.
Oh, we balance each other out. He's awesome. I'm terrible.
I am good and you are bad.
You average it out. Very mediocre.
All right, so my pinky's gone.
Again, he says,
Yeah,
I got you.
we
raise
know
your
that.
hand if you would chop the pinky.
Ralston got me.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
good.
Everyone now raise your hand if this applies to you. Okay. We got two pinkies gone, 50%, and I think we know one of those people.
It's interesting, too, because all y'all got pets.
Oh,
Yeah.
We like animals. We don't hate them like you.
I think it's a telling question as to what you put in higher regard. And keep in mind, you're not taking out a human. You're just taking out a
pinky.
And arguably, you could say, I mean, come on, who needs a pinky? In fact, it might be a better story. Maybe you're doing them a favor.
Save on jewelry costs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One less finger.
Yeah.
Denny's plays the guitar. Oh, yeah, never mind. I keep ruining it. Everyone knows it's me anyway.
I think we already got through that. It's established. Go on ahead. You talk
I
all you
keep
want
ruining
about it. Now.
it.
I think I could lose the right hand pinky. I'd be fine.
Okay.
Left hand pinky would be tough.
Yeah. Okay.
So obviously for this.
Are you left-handed?
No, but playing for your guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd lose my dexterity. It'd
But
be
for the
rough.
sake of the game, to keep it really hard on you, it's got to be the one.
left hand.
The one he needs.
I know, right?
Sorry, it's gone.
God, that'd be rough.
Have you ever threatened anyone with a weapon? Ever threatened anyone with a weapon? Okay. One person on the show has threatened someone with an actual weapon. Okay. We'll get more on that story, exactly what was the weapon and who did they threaten. Chances are you know who raised their hand.
Oh, nobody's shocked.
Yeah.
In this game, really, by me blowing it, and then I almost blew it again.
I'll just name this game Jaybird Blows It.
Jaybird can't stop blowing.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Do you like the rough stuff? That would be things where you'd be like, okay, wow. I mean,
Spanking?
Yeah, I mean, like some people really you've
Nibbling?
seen some stuff. Yeah, hard spankings, even slapping, things like that, where it's like, oh my goodness, and it's just like, all right, it's rough. It's almost like it would be jarring and violent. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I would not expect that person to be into that. The rough stuff that might make you say, oh my. How many people would say that they're into the rough stuff? Raise your hand if that applies to you here on the KBJ show. Do you like the rough stuff?
No one asked you to talk. No one said, Bird, speak.
But he doesn't blow it unless he speaks.
Yeah, the
He
game's,
has to speak to blow it, Virginia.
the game's
I mean,
changed.
if he just does what he's supposed to do and raise his hand,
I have
he
questions.
can't
he
blow
blows it, and he blows it rough.
Yeah. What is your question?
The question is, you painted such an extreme picture. There's levels.
Yeah, I mean, hard spanking, slapping, putting somebody in kind of in a sense a painful situation. Like, for instance, I watched that show Billions, and the thing that he's got with his wife is he is really into where she will put cigarettes out on him. She will step on him with stiletto heels.
Ooh.
He likes that kind. He likes the flogging, that kind of stuff. That to me
Hot
is
wax.
yes, hot wax. You're just like, oh, for some reason the pain gives you pleasure.
You're
That's
talking-
the rough stuff.
Kevin don't know.
You're going from cigarette burns to candle wax. I mean, this
He's
is
generalizing.
But that's all burning. I
Yeah,
mean, that's rough stuff.
But
Candle
if
wax.
pain to you turns to pleasure, if that is part of what you do, a sensation of pain is like, oh,
yes.
then that's the rough stuff. That's all in the box of the rough stuff. I have a whole bunch of stuff I could pull out here. And if you want to tomorrow on the show, if we could go through the cornucopia of rough stuff, we'll try it on you, Jaybird, just so we can be like going, this counts as rough stuff. I'll pour hot wax on you. Then Virginia and stiletto heels will step on your nards.
I'm calling your bluff. You won't do it.
Okay. I know it's on tomorrow's
I'm
show.
calling your bluff. Y'all won't do it.
Jaybird goes through the rough stuff.
And he likes it. This is no. Don't throw me in the briar patch.
Do we still have that gimp mask? We
we
need the
do.
gimp mask, the ball gag, the assless chaps, and a whip.
Oh, we have all of that and
Okay.
more.
Tomorrow's
We've
show
got
is
the
set.
electrified nipple clamps.
All
Yeah.
right. We'll have Jaybird rate the rough stuff.
Torture Thursday.
Torture Thursday. That's going to be fun. Okay, raise your hand if you like the rough stuff. Okay. Somebody in here wants to.
Oh, somebody in here is full of it.
Whatever. Again, there's.
Okay, nobody likes the rough stuff.
Nobody likes any rough stuff.
Well, that's a different question. If that's the question,
That's the question.
okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Now some honesty. Finally, you got to pull it out of him like beads.
Nice.
which I'm sure he's into. And you know the kind I mean, not Mardi Gras.
Is that going to be part of tomorrow's game?
Yes.
No, I do not feel the need to bead.
They start small, Pumpkin. You'll be fine.
Don't stop calling me Pumpkin.
We work our way up.
We work our way up. I won't give you
I
more
can't
than you
believe
can
that one
take.
fit. Here, get the bigger ones.
We'll have a safe word.
She's got to stop calling me Pumpkin.
The safe word is pumpkin.
Gosh. Oh my God.
What's a word you can't say? That's the safe word. Okay,
Marriage.
Final one here. Raise your hand if this applies to you.
The safe word's marriage.
Okay, we
'cause
heard
he'll
you.
never say it.
We heard you. We heard you. Don't you love people who repeat their punchlines? Gosh.
I just wanted to make sure you heard it.
Oh, we heard it. We'll hear it again, too.
Virginia's on a roll today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought she was all sweet, not wearing her witch's outfit. No, more evil than ever.
Yeah. Final one. Have you ever had sex with a local or national celebrity? Somebody of any kind of recognition. I could be a local TV person that we would know their name, any kind of writer, author, musician. Have you? If you have, if they're somebody that would be in the media, on TV, in movies, on the screen, where other people be like, oh, I know who that is, you need to raise your hand right now. Okay. We've got a hand going up. Okay. Do we have any other hands?
Why do you
Seems
keep...
like, well, there's just some people in here that look like they're not willing to play this game completely honest.
What are
And
you
that's why we
talking
do this,
about?
so that you can be honest. That's why you're only raising your hand right now. We're trying to do a survey of how many KVJ show members
I'm being
this
honest.
would apply to.
I feel like I'm being honest, unless you know something I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know something I don't know?
Okay. Have you ever had sex with a local or national celebrity? All right. We have 25% of the KVJ show has.
And 25% lying.
What? Can you write down what you think I'm talking about? Or what?
Okay.
Hold on. Virginia's writing down.
Are you saying shenanigans on this, Virginia? Is someone is not being honest?
That counts?
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, all right.
50%.
A hand went up.
A hand has gone up.
Whatever. This is entrapment.
Okay. We just count on people to be honest here,
I
right?
forgot about that.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. I apologize. I'm sorry.
He liked it so nice, he did it twice.
No, stop it. Stop.
Okay. All right.
You
so there
stop.
You go. All right. We'll get to some bigger answers. We do this thing called the After the Show podcast. It is on the back end of our regular show podcast that you listen to that is on the radio, except we take out the commercials and the music. You can listen to 30 minutes of uncensored content from the KVJ show. You want to find the podcast? There are podcast apps all over your phone. You can also get it at kvjshow.com. And I believe, Denny, Spotify has the KVJ show now, right? And I know more and more people are going to Spotify to listen to podcasts.
A lot. We've noticed a huge increase in people checking out Spotify. That was probably the best one because I think you could turn it off and it'll still play. So if you just want to listen and drive around,
Yeah.
Spotify's real easy.
Brilliant.
KVJ
Man.
show.
You sold it.
Yeah. Oh, he's good like
Listen to that pitch.
that. That's what he does. That's what he does.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah. So if you're a cop and you arrest somebody, you got to really watch, because it seems like a lot of times when you put them in the back of your cop car, that's when things really get dicey. In Bonita Springs, Florida, this woman was acting strange inside a hair salon, and they're like going, look, you need to calm down. She said, oh yeah, I'll show you calm. She goes out to her car, grabs a machete, comes back swinging it in the air.
Okay.
Dang, right?
Girl came to play.
So the salon's owner calls the cops. They come a short time later. Somehow they're able to get this woman without hacking everybody to bits. The cops get her, calm her down, get her away from the machete, take her, throw her in the back of the cop car. That's when she probably pulled out her most diabolical act. A dookie.
She pooed in the
Deuced.
back of the cop car.
You should have seen it coming. I don't know if, somebody fits a profile, but the woman who goes crazy in the hair salon with the machete, probably more likely to deuce in the back of your cop car than just the jaywalker. I'm saying. Just a thought.
It's a big move.
It is such a crazy move. I mean, this is a woman with literally nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, yeah. She was charged with 2 counts of assault. And I'm wondering if the first was the machete and the second was...
The poo?
Yes. Maybe that's
The
how it
number
went.
2?
Another tough day for cops in Florida. In Daytona Beach, cops got called to a strip club. There was apparently a fight between 2 chicks. So they show up, and as they're talking to one of the women, she's telling the story about how the other girl had been choking her out. The girl she was fighting peels out in her car. But as she does it, she runs over the cop's foot.
Oh my gosh. You can't flee the scene while they're still trying to question you.
Oh, yeah, she tried, ran over the cop's foot. They found her a short time later after she crashed her car. Now she's facing all kinds of charges. Imagine this. Take a little nap in your Uber that you get in New York City, and you wake up in Connecticut. Uber driver tried to get a little bit extra fare. And not only did she wake up to find out she was not in the place she had told him to go, but apparently the Uber driver's hand was up her shirt.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That is a mess.
Yeah. She tried to call for help. He grabs her phone. She then fled, got out of the car. But here she is. She's in Connecticut, rural area. Finally, she got to a phone. They got the driver. Apparently, he had $3,600 he'd run up in bogus charges in that amount of time.
Wow.
And he was copping a feel on top of it. He pled guilty and could face life in prison.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh? Somebody in Ohio stole a guy's SUV at a gas station on Sunday. So he said, oh, yeah? I'm going to chase you down. But since he didn't have a car, he stole someone else's.
I kind of see where his head's at, though.
Yeah, I get it. I don't have a car because he's in it. So I'm going to go chase him in someone else's, but now he's facing carjacking charges because he took someone and yanked them out of theirs. Apparently, can't do that.
You have to convince them to chase your car.
Yeah.
You can't carjack them.
Right, you can't carjack them. No, it doesn't work
But
out
I
that
can
way.
see how it can get away from you.
Yeah. Well, I saw a woman who really wanted to collect on an insurance scam. This woman in Slovenia went so far as using a circular saw to cut off her own hand.
Oh my gosh.
Try to claim some money. How bad is that you actually do that, cut off your hand, and then they find out it was fraudulent? So now you're down a hand, now you're going to prison, and you get no money.
It's a rough day.
That's about as bad as it goes, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently dogs are becoming snowflakes. They're just like millennials that are out there. We're having a hard time with them. The leader in the big Iditarod race, you know that thing they do with the sled dogs in Alaska?
Sure.
He had to drop out this week. He's leading. He yelled at one of his dogs, and apparently the other sensitive dogs refused to run after that.
Wow.
Oh, no, we don't. You don't speak to us that way.
I told you about that article. You think I'm crazy. You're going to see a trend where people are going to get mad at other people for telling dogs to sit and doing commands because you're shaming dogs.
Dogs are fighting back. Oh, no, What did you say to me? Oh, and now you want me to run? I think not.
The thing I read was like, how would you like it if somebody was telling you to sit and demand you to do things? You wouldn't like that now, would you?
The dogs have heard about it. Now they're entitled.
They're revolting.
Yeah.
It's every day of your life. It's called your job.
Yeah.
We all get told to sit.
Yeah, we're all
roll
dogs.
over.
And because they're no longer pulling sleds in races, they're getting fat. They say 56% of dogs in the U.S. are now overweight or obese.
We're working on it with Chewy. He's down 2.5 pounds. He's a plus-size doggy.
Why don't you get him a sled?
I don't think he'd do well.
Wouldn't do
no,
well.
no. He's old, man.
Yeah.
He don't have that much spring in his step.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
the sled's too big.
He's a big one.
Yeah.
He's a big old dog.
Yes. Okay.
He's a wide dog.
You are on real thin ice about how you talk about my dog. Don't you dare put his name.
And cat owners don't go snicker neither. More cats are overweight or obese. 60%. Fat
Oh,
cats.
wow. Okay.
Right?
Fat cats are pretty funny.
Fat cats. So there you go. And finally today, I'm not sure how this happened, but interesting find for 2 cops in Madison, Wisconsin. They came across an opossum who apparently had somehow gotten his male anatomy stuck in a backyard fence. Sound like it was of the picket variety.
Aw.
I don't know if he was having his own little spring fling, but it got in there and they actually, cops duty, tried to remove it from the fence without harming the opossum. Apparently they were able to do it.
Okay.
It was tricky. And right after they did, the opossum played dead.
Really?
Yeah.
He was freaked out. That's what they do.
I mean, I would be freaked out,
He was
too.
embarrassed.
I just went out today. I just tried to hump a fence.
Everybody saw my junk.
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed.
You just want to hide out of shame.
I'm just going to play possum.
Right.
It's not a bad thing to do. I mean, if you have no other recourse.
Honestly, there's so many times in life I wish I could do that. Things are not going well. I just want to curl up in a ball and be like, oh my gosh, I think he's dead. And
Thank
then
you.
just walk away. And
Will they just leave me alone?
just leave me alone. I just want to play possum. Roll over my own shame. Imagine this. Jaybird and Denny's had a late night discussion going last night. Not sure what was going on, but it's kind of an off-the-wall question, Virginia. Sounds a little bit like, ooh, okay. Apparently, Jaybird and Denny's had this discussion going on. Let's say that, for instance, aliens come down to visit for 1 week, and they're actually really chill. Like, imagine, like, peaceful aliens come to see you.
Yeah, they're
I can just
chill.
kind of hear how this conversation went down right now.
They're chilled out aliens.
They're, like, super cool. They're, like, they
You
get
need to
like,
dim the lights and put on some Grateful Dead music real
like,
quick.
Yo, what's up, homies? How y'all doing?
I don't think me and Denny's like the Grateful Dead.
But you know the atmosphere I'm trying to create.
I know what you're trying to. You're trying to paint a picture.
So these aliens are totally cool. And they come out and like going, so, hey, we're just looking for a good time. Like, what do we do? Like, what would you say is the ultimate thing that we should do here on planet Earth?
Everybody's cool at first, Kevin.
I know. I hear you. But, you know, for whatever reason, there's somehow these aliens have found a way or maybe some substance that's new to their planet that keeps them very chill.
You have 1 week to give them the ultimate Earth experience. What do you do? What do you show them? They are the coolest aliens they are. They're not here to harm. They're just like, wow, Earth, man, what's this place like?
Do we have use of their spaceship and flying powers to get from place to place?
It's a great question, Virginia. Thank you for playing this game with me.
If you can't beat them, join them.
I love it. You're forced into an alien conversation. Thank you, Kevin, for bringing this up.
Kevin has legitimized your ridiculousness.
That's right.
I would say, what do you think? Would you want use of the alien ship?
Now, this is if I fully trust them. And I guess that you come to the place where you're like going, yeah, they're totally cool, man.
You're bros.
Yeah, they're bros. Like, we can totally trust them.
I think you got to take them to the best pizza spot that you know. First things first. Hey, this is what I love. This is the kind of food I love. I think you're going to like this. Show them a little bit of your culture, our culture, Earth's culture.
Pizza's where you start?
I think that's a good place.
I think everybody's going to be different, and you're going to show them what you love. I want to take them around to major attractions.
Yeah.
I want to take them to the Keys. I want to take them to Disney. That's
the
my
Keys
Take
in
'em to the
Disney?
Keys.
Yeah, in Florida.
Take them to the Keys?
Yeah, those are the two hot spots in Florida for me, I think.
I think you got, but keep in mind, you got a spacecraft here, Virginia.
Oh,
So
yeah. I start here in Florida, but then I hit, every state.
I think I'm gonna go bigger now. I'm gonna think about what are the biggest attractions in the world.
Yeah, there you
that
go.
they need to see. There's going to be a lot. I'm gonna say, first of all, our planet offers lots of beauty. There are massive waterfalls that you could see. The Grand Canyon is
Grand
something.
Canyon? What is that?
I'm going to show you. Let's hop on board your funky little spaceship.
Okay, I am very hungry. What do you suggest, Earthling?
You didn't pack any food, like,
No, it did
and
not.
you guys are clearly stoned. Like, why do you guys
You're
not
the
have
only
any?
stone guys with no munchie supply.
Right.
We ate it all.
See, that's a tricky thing. Pizza, yeah, you would think it's probably the most popular food we have to offer here in America, but I don't know.
Nah.
I mean,
You take them to the finest dining. You take them to Per Se. You take them to French Laundry. You take them to all of the highest rated restaurants that our country has to offer. You show them the best.
May Myers in the chat room kind of reacting to the pizza comment. What an idiot. Pizza? I'm double down and May Myers. Yeah, pizza. Absolutely.
okay, what place do you take them?
Oh, no. I'm not
What?
I'm not stepping in that.
What do you mean you're not stepping in? It's your thing. Where do you go?
I bring them to Camille's.
Okay.
That's what I do. That's my
Okay.
favorite pizza place.
You open the. What do you know? Camille's is closed. What's your second option?
Oh, Kevin. I don't know that. I gotta look at my notes. I gotta look at my notes.
Oh, somebody's a little flustered over here.
Yeah, they are.
He's alien. Why is he so nervous?
Because the pizza community is trying to kill me.
That would be my thing. I would go through. I'm like, hold on real quick. And I'd be like, okay, what are the big things that they need to see? A couple that I can pull off right away. I think some of the waterfalls, there are some that you've seen, and I don't know the names of them specifically where they are. Some of them are kind of like in the Amazon. I'm like, oh, that's gorgeous. Imagine it, just being able to hover right over that and be like, this is so beautiful. Thank you.
Do you guys have games here on Earth?
Games?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do this thing called butt exploration.
Sweet. We're staying.
Wouldn't that be ironic if you had to teach the aliens about anal probing?
That would be.
They have a game called Hide the Probe.
It goes against everything we've been trained to believe.
That's true.
They're the experts in probe.
Why does this human keep trying to get us to look at his butt?
That's truly a Twilight Zone episode.
Please, someone probe me. He's begging.
It's not there. Somebody said I would take him to Area 51.
Oh. And
I
see
don't
if they
know.
can.
That would be chaotic.
Legitimize
that would be chaotic, yes.
That's not the right move. The military's going to try to get involved.
Yeah, I mean, that could throw everything off. They might start shooting at the UFO. Who knows what's happening? Because, yeah, they even have signs up that they will shoot at you. They warn you. They say, if you go past this spot, we will just take you out.
And isn't it a place of sadness for aliens if they find out you killed their people on this ground?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you want them to be upset and sad?
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
There's different species of aliens, too. It might not be their people.
But aliens are aliens. I think we can all agree.
Well, they probably won't like it.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. Someone said I would take him to the Egyptian pyramids. Absolutely. I'd be like, did you guys have a hand in this? A lot of people believe that it was actually maybe your species that built these pyramids. Is that true? I'd take him to Stonehenge. Same thing. People are like, how did this happen? Be like going, look, this was built before we had any kind of technology. Imagine doing this without the technology you have.
See, Kevin, you get the game.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for getting it.
Okay. That's the game. I can almost act like I'm high. Okay, what is the ultimate Earth experience? You think about living in South Florida. You often have family and friends visit you from up north, and they're like, okay, you maybe had that down. You take them to the beach, take them to the Keys. There's a couple landmarks in South Florida you know pretty well. You probably got your little tour together of whenever somebody comes in town. You're like, I'm going to take them here. But imagine if it were aliens and traveling the globe in a matter of seconds was no problem because they got the spaceship. So where do you go? I'm thinking about some of the great landmarks, some of the natural beauties that we have on planet Earth. I think it'd be one of the first things that you'd probably want to show them. That's easy right there.
I mean, but you want to show them what you know, too. And I'm not a global expert, don't claim to be.
Yeah.
I'd rather show them the places I know here domestically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of the U.S., baby. Can I get a USA?
USA. But I think this one should be Planet Earth, because there's just more options. We have to impress these aliens, damn it.
I know, but I don't know a lot about the rest of the globe.
Well, I mean, that's Google.
Somebody said, yeah, I would take them to the Amazons. That's a beautiful place. I wouldn't be so scared. That would be a fun place to go because, one, you could be in the climate-controlled spaceship and you could hover over the jungles. You wouldn't be in it, so you could see all the beauty without having to be down there and be eaten by one of the random animals.
Or get like a trank dart in your neck from some aborigine.
But
Yeah.
I think part of the charm of Earth is doing things like showing the stuff you eat, like the pizza, or taking them out for karaoke. They probably don't do that. All of a sudden, us humans we're singing at a bar. Like, what are these humans doing?
You wouldn't want to throw them for a loop. Like, we have some weird things that we probably do. Like, if they looked at it and be like, I can't compute. And then, they're chill right now. You don't do anything that's going to agitate them. That's why I would show them the beauty of the planet. Say, look, this is what we have to enjoy.
I mean, it's going to get boring by day 3.
No.
Just kidding.
Melissa and Boyne said Great Barrier Reef. And somebody said, yeah, that'd be smart to, if the spacecraft, and it should, be able to go inside the ocean.
Oh, that'd be
Who knows?
bad.
People believe that aliens are down there anyways.
Oh, that'd be so cool to go under the ocean in a
Yeah.
spacecraft.
Somebody told me about making it rain. Where can we go to do that?
I mean, I like Monroe's.
Okay, take him to the strip club.
Yeah, somebody said the Bunny Ranch.
No, I don't think that. I'm not down with the Bunny Ranch.
Can we take him to a classier place?
I want to make it rain.
Can aliens get STDs? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Of course they can.
and by the way,
Or imagine the STDs they have.
at the
Ooh.
Bunny Ranch, supposedly no one's got an STD.
Really?
That's the
Okay.
guarantee.
Unless they just got it this week.
Yeah, that's
They
okay.
gonna
Because
have
they
one
test
now.
them once a week. So if they test them on Wednesday and a girl got the clap on Tuesday and then you met up with her Tuesday night, guess what? You got the clap.
Yeah, I wondered how they get out of that situation. I know they use.
You only can hook up with them on Wednesday.
I know they use protection there, but
Mm-hmm.
still.
Still, there's things that can seep.
Ugh.
I don't have to explain it to you.
Somebody said, try explaining to the aliens why Kim Kardashian is the most famous woman on the planet.
Good
That's
luck.
a good one.
Does not compute.
Nobody here can explain it.
I don't get it. Well, Jaybird, you were talking about taking them out to eat, but when you talk to people on a global scale, where does American cuisine rank? Are we number one? Is the rest of the world like going, oh my gosh, I love the food they have in America?
There's no way.
The snobby Virginia's saying there's no way.
There's no way.
When you say American food, are we talking hot dogs, hamburgers, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, American cuisine, yes. American fare, stuff that is unique to us. Where would it rank? Do we make the top 5, do you think, globally, Virginia?
We shouldn't.
Okay, Jaybird,
We do make the top 5.
one of you obviously is correct. I'll let you know who next.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after the show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
I know Jaybird loves American food. He thinks it's going to be ranking pretty high. Virginia, you're kind of poo-pooing on it, and you're the food snob on the show.
Well, I mean, just classically, when you talk about the best in cuisine and what our culinary schools teach, I mean, French is highly held as the best and the standard
Really?
for fine cuisine.
Escar, go to hell.
Yeah, I don't know of anything that's French that I'm like gaga over. Like, oh,
I'm with you.
I love that. What? Name something that's French that I would love.
I mean, French bases are the basis of all good cooking. Roux, things that start all the good cooking.
What's
Like,
a
I
roux?
think,
That's a street, isn't it?
No, it's like butter and flour, and it's the base of every good soup and every good sauce. All your sauces. I mean, if you love sauces, the French are sauce people.
How's their honey mustard?
Great question, Kevin. I got to tell you,
I'm just curious.
The honey mustard is not complex enough. It's very American.
I do want to commend both of you for really getting and embracing this topic. I'm tickled pink over here.
It's a slow news day.
Yeah, Kevin, we really needed material.
Well, they did this survey to find out, okay, what are the favorite foods around the world? And in America, guess what? American cuisine is, like one of our favorites. Our 5 favorites are American. We get it. We love it. Hamburgers, French fries, and steak, and good old American stuff. Ribs.
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes, Kev.
That's right. That's what we do. Number 1.
Man's food.
We then love Italian next.
Yeah, I can see that. That was going to be my vote for 1.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Italian. It seems like everybody can get down with Italian.
Well, that's why with the whole alien topic, I said introduce them to pizza because I feel like in my heart, 90% of humanity at least likes pizza.
Okay, yeah.
And you can go
Safe
really
bet.
fancy with Italian, or you can go really basic with Italian. Italian is very versatile.
She ain't lying.
So that's why it's our number 2 favorite in the United States. Mexican is 3. Then you've got Chinese and then Spanish, separating the two and the differences between Mexican and Spanish. So that's our 5 favorite in the United States that we love.
You're making me hungry.
Ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's been ready.
I am ready.
Did you get down on Pancake Day yesterday?
I got down on pizza.
Okay.
You're in it.
It's round. The most popular food worldwide, Italian. They're the number 1. You go anywhere and they're like, yep, Italian is their favorite. Any country's going to say that. So you can't go wrong with that. Number 2 here in the United States, number 1 globally. American cuisine, when you go global, ranks 7th.
Wow. Could I talk to Fat Kevin for 1 second?
Sure.
Fat Kevin, would you rather have either the best pizza in the world or the best burger? Both are at...
Pizza.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
That's the right choice.
Yeah.
Virginia?
Burger.
Really? Burger over a great, I mean, I'll give you a tremendous burger, but a tremendous pizza?
A tremendous burger for me tops tremendous pizza every day. It just does.
Why? How?
I just enjoy burgers more.
It's weird. Her whole attitude towards pizza isn't the best.
I hear you. There's definitely a tude that's going on there.
I like a fancy pie now, like a white pie on a gluten-free crust.
Oh, yeah,
with spinach, marinated.
She's gonna have. I need lobster claws on it instead of pepperoni. Gotta get real fancy.
Ooh, a lobster pizza sounds delicious.
Only 68% of foreigners who've tried American food think it's good.
Yeah.
It's a majority, but still, there's a lot of people who come here and be like going, oh, American food is terrible.
They have those videos of people who've never had American fast food and they're trying it for the first time. Like, what is this crap?
They're right. Most of it is crap.
I don't know. I think once you get it, it's like a shark to blood. Once you get it in your system, you become addicted to it.
What country do you think has the worst food? If you had a cuisine, you're going, oh, I just cannot stand ... What is it? You got Indian food that's a little bit lower.
I haven't explored Indian food. So I don't know if I don't like it or not. What would be an Indian food?
That stuff that blew in your face.
Curry.
I like curry.
Me too.
Okay.
I like curry sauce.
I love curry.
Yeah, you have your curry and the pho kind of stuff, or pho that is big right now.
Love that. I love my Japanese. That's all your sushi and everything.
I hear you.
I get down. That's my number one.
So that would be my least favorite then.
Okay.
Sushi. God.
Japanese.
Oh, I hate it.
That's your least.
Yeah. So
You would not do well.
I do eat the veggie ones from Publix sometimes when Denny's has them.
That's not real sushi.
I find that's when birds get a little classy.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We're going to have some big summer blockbusters coming our way, including the part 2 of the new Avengers movie. Whatever one that one is, with whatever that guy was who did whatever he did, that's going to be coming out. But they say, adjusted for inflation, number 1 highest grossing movie of all time, Gone with the Wind. $1.82 billion, and the unadjusted gross is $198.7 million.
Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn. Is that one?
You're blowing the line.
That's it. Frankly, what is it?
Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn.
Not darling.
Frankly, damn it, I don't give a damn. No, that's definitely not it. It's a little repetitive.
You're like, what?
He gave me double damn it.
What's the line?
Keep trying. You'll get it.
I forgot the line already.
What's her big name? What's the name of the big starlet?
In the movie Gone with the Wind?
Yes, the starlet.
Daisy Maple.
Daisy Maple.
It's a good guess.
Kevin's trying to help you.
Yes.
Well, how? Okay. I'd never seen this movie.
You haven't? You've never seen the epic Gone with the Wind?
I don't think I've seen GT Dub.
Okay.
No, GWT.
What?
No, wait, Gone with the... shut up, Jason.
GT Dub.
I didn't.
I'm like, what?
I didn't sleep well.
You did? No, that's it. It's Scarlett who's in that.
Okay.
Yes. And 1939 is when it was made. And somebody said, look, that can't really be fair. And I understand this because a lot of people complain. They say, well, you got to adjust for inflation. So people complain on that end when it comes to the highest grossing movies. But somebody texted me and said, that movie was in theaters for 4 years. So that's not that fair or impressive.
4 years. Because there was nothing else to compete?
It was olden times.
1939. I mean, you had that in, the Wizard
Charlie
of Oz?
Chaplin.
That and a ton of silent movies.
That was really it. You had those two. That's the only movies that I really know from like the 30s that you'd be like, okay, yeah, I know that.
Isn't there another big famous one that's like the Gone with the Wind?
Casablanca.
Yes, that's another. What's the famous line on that one?
Play it again, Sam.
Yeah, okay. Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, when you look at any of those black and white movies, they're really slow.
I bartended in a bar called Rick's Cafe in Baton Rouge when I was up there. And so they were obsessed with Casablanca. It was everything Casablanca. I probably was too much in it.
Yeah.
But I romanticize it now because it reminds me of being there.
I think, isn't that kind of a myth, too? Do they maybe not say actually that line in the movie, but everybody thinks that they did?
Play it again, Sam.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll look it up. Research department is on
I think
it.
that's one of those things that we like to believe they said in a movie, and it always gets attributed to it, but it's not.
I think it's that Mandela effect. It's because she tells him to play that song that she loves, which is "A sigh is just a sigh." That song is the
A
one.
kiss is just a kiss.
Yeah, so she never says play it again, Sam. She just tells him to play
Play
that
it
song because it
again.
reminds me of when they were together. I've watched that movie every year since, for 10 years.
So what's the line? Hey, Sam, play it.
No. No, it's just the song that reminds her of Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
not actually a line from the movie.
Should we? Is that one that Bird and Denny should watch?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Let's do it. Let's do it again.
There's
Sam.
no way you'll like
do
that
it
movie.
again,
Yeah,
Sam.
you're gonna hate it.
You
The next day
think?
you'll come in here and just be like, Denny's made me watch the worst movie.
Oh, I would love for you to watch some old movies.
I love me some Wizard of Oz. I kind of like the old stuff. Look at me. I love old crap.
Yeah, frankly, damn it, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, Humphrey Bogart's awesome. The Big Sleep's good. That's another good one by him. You should check him out. Lauren Bacall.
Okay, kind of losing the room, guys.
All right, I hear you.
Speaking
It's
of Big
old. It's
Sleep-
old.
Speaking of the big sleep.
Whatever.
I'm just,
Speaking of the big
Davey,
sleep.
I'm just,
He's coming
Trying
in
to
here to
open your
help.
eyes.
Davey, I'm just kidding with you. You know how it is in the Shark Tank.
He just came to help.
Yeah,
Gets ripped, called boring.
it's derailing and ruin the show. Because everything's going so well, too. The original Star Wars is second on the list of the highest grossing movie adjusted for inflation. From 1977, $1.61 billion that would have. The Sound of Music is number 3, and the famous song from that, Jaybird, you know?
The eyes are alive and the sounds of the music hills. I don't know that song at all.
Really?
I know kind of it. Do you know that?
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
I've never seen it.
Is that what you're trying to sing?
Man, we need to set you down for classical movie
And they
night.
also have doe, a deer, a female deer.
I know that one. I don't know the words. I know the melody of it. I've heard them before.
Okay.
I think I'm forced to listen to them at some point.
Oh, that's just good stuff there.
It's out of the.
You know what they're doing? The Music Man, they're bringing that back, and Hugh Jackman is going to be on Broadway doing it.
He's great, right?
He's amazing. And The Music Man is literally my favorite musical of all time.
Out of all those old movies we just said, the Casablanca, the
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, and
The Sound of...
of music.
Yeah.
Out of those three, what's first on the list? What's the one I'd have to watch?
I would say The Sound of Music is the one I would go with.
I would tell you to do Casablanca because Denny's likes it, and he's going to bring you in the fold and explain it to you.
And he'll bring weed.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what movie that is.
I think it's kind of a given.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Where we go.
Well, if Denny's is watching it with him, yeah.
Yeah, people are saying you got to watch The Sound of Music.
I
Sound
would
of
say
Music's
that.
awesome.
That'd be my choice. Is the most mass appeal. Gone with the Wind is epic and long, and if you could really give two hoots about the Civil War, then it may not be your flick.
Make a little deal with you. I'll watch a little Sound of Music. You guys watch little Pollyanna. Old movie, Pollyanna.
I think I've seen Pollyanna.
Have you? Okay.
Oh man,
I don't think it's good.
it is whatever. It's,
Never heard anything of it. Yeah.
Watch, the chat room's gonna blow up with Pollyanna fans.
Yeah.
Come on, Haley Mills was in that.
No idea.
The Parent Trap, the original?
No, Parent Trap's a different movie. This was her first one before. It's a classic.
I like Haley Mills.
Oh, you guys would love Pollyanna. They made you watch it at school as a little kid. People were crying.
That sounds like fun education.
I think I saw it and forgot it.
No.
I'll have to go back.
Oh, look at
I
all
go to
these-
Depression Elementary.
Oh man, so many Pollyanna fans up in the chat room.
And your top 5, you got E.T. with $1.28 billion and Titanic from 1997, $1.22 billion adjusted for inflation. Those are your 5 highest grossing movies of all time. They say.
Avatar nowhere near that, huh?
Avatar, no, is not even in the top 10.
Then how did they claim that was the biggest? Oh, because it's not with inflation. I got you.
Yes.
It's still that movie created the most money of all time. Though.
Yes, it did, yeah. But when you adjust for inflation, if these things all came out with all things considered under the right economies, then that would be your top 5 grossing movies of all time. All right, coming up here in a second, Jaybird's going to put it all together. He's got a great thought for the day.
Show's over already. I'm having fun.
No, he don't. You just surprised him.
I know. This is how I let him know you're up next. Otherwise, he'd have no clue. Yeah. He's now going to try to find one on the internet.
Hurry, Bruno.
He's got
hurry.
90 seconds to do it. All right, the highlight of every single day right here, where you get your thought on a little perspective in life, given to you one Jason Jaybird Pennington here. Jaybird, what do you have for your thought for the day before we get to the After the Show podcast?
I was trying to find y'all a Pollyanna quote, kind of make this thing go full circle, but there ain't any good ones.
So do you have nothing? Or do you
No.
just have a bad Pollyanna quote?
No, I've got something.
Pollyanna quotes.
If you want to know someone's mind, listen to their words. If you want to know their heart, watch their actions. You are
true.
writing in your damn calendar.
I was listening.
She was writing it down.
What did I just say?
Actions speak louder than words, basically.
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here.
Is that
believing
not
it,
what
huh?
you said?
Spa music ran out.
Massage is over. You mentioned they did it, it just ends.
The
All right,
massage
get
is
out.
over, Mr. Kraft. Get out of here.
Get out.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.